Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're really getting into something important, those sneaky visa scams.
Absolutely.
And these aren't your old school obvious scams anymore, are they? In this connected world, they're sophisticated, they're everywhere.
They really are. It's pretty concerning.
Our goal today,
hmm
give you the tools, the knowledge to spot these things,
hmm
to protect yourself and your money.
Yeah, and it's vital because, the problem is huge and it's changing all the time. Just think, back in 2020, the FTC said nearly a quarter of reported scams were credit and debit card fraud.
A quarter, wow.
Yeah, hundreds of millions of dollars. But what's really shifted is how they do it. It's not just crude attempts now. We're talking psychological tricks, social engineering, even AI is getting involved.
AI, that's unsettling.
It is. And think about it. We all have smartphones. Online banking is normal. It makes it easier for scammers to reach us, doesn't it?
Definitely. They can reach anyone, anywhere.
And they exploit that trust we have in big names like Visa. They make things look official. Emails, websites,
Calls even.
calls too, yeah. But the real hook, like you said, is emotion. Fear, your account's blocked, urgency, limited time offer, greed, amazing deal. That's what gets us to click before we think.
Okay, so let's break it down. What are the common types we should be looking out for?
Right, good place to start. Phishing emails are, well, they're probably the most common still.
Those emails pretending to be legit.
Exactly. They look like they're from Visa or maybe your bank, and there's always that pressure, Act now. Maybe they claim there's suspicious activity or a payment issue or you need to update
Now
details.
I want you to click a link.
Almost always. A link that takes you to a fake website, one that looks just like the real Visa site, designed to steal your login or card details.
I heard about one of those campaigns last year. 2023 is pretty widespread.
Oh yeah, that one was big. Emails saying your account was locked due to unusual activity.
And the link was supposed to unlock it.
Right. But it led to a fake Visa login page. People entered their details, and boom, scammers had access.
What made it so convincing?
They nailed the details. The real Visa logo, the right fonts, the email layout. It looked completely genuine to most people.
Scary stuff. So how do you spot a fake email like that? Are there telltale signs?
There are, thankfully. First, check the greeting. Is it generic, like "Dear valued customer"? That's often a red flag. Look for spelling mistakes or just awkward grammar.
Okay.
And really look at the sender's email address. A real Visa email will end in caraway@visa.com. Scammers use things that look similar, like, I don't know, Visa security at notvisa.com or something.
Subtle differences.
Very subtle. And before you even think about clicking a link, hover your mouse pointer over it. Don't click, just hover. Your email client should show the actual web address it leads to. Does it really go to visa.com or somewhere weird?
That hover trick is a good one.
Mm.
Okay, so emails are one thing. What about fake websites themselves?
Yeah, that's the next level. These are sites built specifically to look like Visa's official site, or maybe another trusted payment platform.
And the goal is the same. Steal your info.
Exactly. Card numbers, PINs, login details, sometimes even set up fake deal sites, offering amazing discounts on Visa services like lower fees or special rewards just to tempt you into entering your card info.
Like bait?
Precisely. There was one in 2021 called Visa Rewards Hub. Looked very professional.
What did it promise?
A 50% discount on annual card fees if you signed up there. It had nice graphics, fake testimonials, even that little padlock icon for HTTPS.
So it looks secure.
It looks secure, yeah. But anyone who entered their details found nasty surprises later. Unauthorized charges, data sold online, you name it.
Just goes to show you can't always trust appearances online. So if you land on a site claiming to be Visa, what's the main check?
The URL. Always, always, always check the web address bar. It must have visa.com as the main part, the core domain. Be super suspicious of anything else like visa-deals.net or visacenter.org.
Even small changes.
Especially small changes. And just use common sense. If a deal looks way too good to be true, it probably is. Some people use browser tools like HTTPS everywhere, which helps. But remember, even a secure connection doesn't mean the site itself is trustworthy.
Right. Security lock doesn't mean safe content. Okay, let's switch to phone calls. Those can feel really immediate and alarming.
They really can. Scammers call up, pretending to be from Visa, claiming there's an urgent problem with your account. And the tech is making these calls much harder to dismiss.
How so? You mentioned AI earlier.
Exactly. AI-generated voices. They can sound incredibly human, very professional, not like those old robotic voices.
Wow.
They might give you a fake case number, maybe even mention a recent transaction you actually made. They get that info from data breaches, you know?
That makes it sound very real.
It does. And they use spoofing tech, too. That means they can make the caller ID on your phone show Visa's actual number.
So it looks like Visa is genuinely calling.
Yep.
It lowers your guard instantly. There was a nasty case in California, 2022. Someone got a call, supposedly Visa fraud department.
Okay.
The scammer mentioned a real recent local purchase, warned the account would be frozen unless they verified, and then asked for the card number, CVV code, even the one-time password sent to the phone.
Oh, no. Did they give it?
Sadly, yes.
Yeah.
They lost $5,000. The combination of the spoofed number and knowing that recent purchase, it was just too convincing.
That's awful. It preys on that immediate fear. So what's the absolute rule for phone calls?
The bottom line is simple. Visa will never call you out of the blue and ask for your full card number or your PIN. Never.
So if someone does?
Hang up immediately. Don't argue. Don't explain. Just hang up. If you're worried, find Visa's official number yourself. It's on your card or on visa.com and call them directly.
Don't trust any number the caller gives you.
Absolutely not. And be wary of anyone pressuring you, using threats, saying your account will be blocked right now if you don't comply. Real institutions don't operate like that. Good advice. Okay, one more type. Smishing. That's SMS or text message scams, right?
That's the one. Phishing, but via text. You get a message, looks like it's from Visa, urgent warning, maybe a great offer, usually has a link or asks for info.
Are these common now too?
Increasingly so. Early this year, 2024, there was a big one. Texts offering a $500 Visa gift card for loyal customers.
Sounds tempting.
Very. The link went to a fake Visa site asking for card details to claim the prize. People lost data, got unauthorized charges, and sometimes these texts come from what look like local numbers, which makes them seem, a bit more trustworthy.
Sneaky. So how should people treat unexpected texts from Visa?
With extreme suspicion. Visa and banks rarely send offers or ask for sensitive info via text, especially not through links. Don't click anything.
You block these.
You can use spam blocking apps. They help filter a lot out. And definitely report suspicious texts. Report them to your phone carrier and also to the FTC. It helps track these campaigns.
Okay, so we've covered the main types, but it feels like there's more to it than just the technology. You mentioned psychology.
Yes, absolutely. The tech is just the delivery method. The real engine behind these scams is social engineering. It's about manipulating human psychology.
How so? What triggers are they hitting?
They're masters at pushing our buttons. Urgency is a big one, making you feel you have to act now before you think. Your account is compromised. Offer ends in 1 hour.
Creates panic.
Exactly. Then there's authority. They pretend to be Visa, use the logos, the official language. We're conditioned to trust authority figures and big brands.
Makes sense.
They also exploit greed or maybe just the desire for a good deal. Big discounts, free gift cards. It can cloud your judgment.
Yeah, the lure of something for nothing.
And finally, fear. Threats of account suspension, legal trouble, losing money. Fear makes people comply quickly without questioning. Understanding these tactics is the first step to resisting them.
It really comes back to that idea of pausing, doesn't it? Taking a breath before reacting.
Precisely. That pause is your best friend. Scammers rely on impulse. Don't give it to them. Verify first.
And technology, as we've said, just makes all this easier for them, amplifies the threat.
It really does. It makes the scams more convincing and harder to spot. We talked about AI voices making phone calls sound real.
Right, the 2023 case you mentioned.
Yeah, and spoofing caller ID or email addresses. Then there's how easy it is to build convincing fake websites now, even getting fake security certificates.
Makes them look legitimate.
And don't forget data breaches. Scammers buy stolen info online, maybe your name, email, even recent purchase history. They use that to make their scam attempts seem incredibly targeted and believable. We're calling about your recent purchase at Store X.
That's chilling. It feels like an uphill battle. What tools do we have on our side?
Well, we have tools too, things like two-factor authentication, 2FA. That adds a huge layer of security. Everyone should use it wherever possible.
Like the code sent to your phone.
Exactly. Also, good antivirus software and keeping your spam filters updated helps catch a lot of this stuff. But honestly, vigilance is key. Staying alert.
Let's make this even more real. Can you share some anonymized stories?
Sometimes hearing what happened to others really drives the point home.
Yeah, definitely. These stories show the real impact.
Yeah.
Take Sarah, 34, in New York. Got an email about a $1,200 charge she didn't make. Looked totally real.
Okay.
clicked the link to dispute it, entered her details on the fake site, and the scammers cleaned out her bank account. She said the email just looked so official.
Devastating.
Or Michael, 62, in Texas, got that Visa security call we talked about. They knew recent transactions, gave a case number. He felt he had to cooperate, gave his CVV, lost $7,000.
And felt foolish afterwards, I imagine.
Exactly. He said he felt so stupid, but in the moment, it seemed completely real and urgent. That's common, that feeling of shame, which is awful because it wasn't his fault.
No, it's the scammers who are shameful. One more. Okay, Priya, 28, California. Got that text about $100 gift card. Clicked the link, went to a fake portal, entered her card details, lost $3,500 in unauthorized charges. She said the offer just seemed like a normal promotion.
It shows anyone can be tricked if the scam is convincing enough. Which brings us to the crucial part, protection. What are the absolute must-do actions?
Okay, number one, verify everything independently. Get an unexpected email, text, call, don't reply, don't click. Look up Visa's official contact info yourself on your card or visa.com and reach out to them that way.
Don't use the contact info they provide.
Never. Second, enable two-factor authentication, 2FA. Seriously, turn it on for your bank, for any Visa online access, for everything you can. It's a massive deterrent.
Got it. Verify independently, use 2FA. What else?
Use strong, unique passwords. Don't reuse passwords. Use a password manager if it helps keep track. They're really useful.
Good heaven.
And monitor your accounts. Check your statements regularly. Don't wait for the monthly bill. Set up transaction alerts with your bank or Visa so you get notified immediately of spending.
Catch things quickly.
Yes. Also, be careful with public Wi-Fi. Avoid accessing your bank or Visa accounts on public networks if you can help it. Use a secure private connection or your mobile data.
Makes sense. Anything else?
Educate yourself. Stay updated on the latest scams. The FTC website, Visa's own security blog, they're good resources. And finally, report scams. If you see something or if you get caught, report it. To Visa, to the FTC reportfraud.ftc.gov, and maybe local police. It helps everyone.
It really feels like awareness is half the battle. This isn't just an individual problem, is it? It affects the bigger picture.
Absolutely. It's global. Billions lost to card fraud every year. That affects banks, businesses, and ultimately it can erode our trust in using digital payments, which are so convenient.
So by staying informed and telling others, we actually help fight back.
Definitely. The more people know the tricks, the harder it is for scammers to succeed. Share what you learn with friends, family. Collective awareness is powerful protection.
So wrapping this up, we've really dug into how these Visa scams work, from phishing and fake sites to those quite scary AI voice calls. The methods change, but the goal is always the same: your info, your money.
And the key takeaway for you listening has to be stay aware, be skeptical of anything unsolicited, and use the security tools available. That's your best defense. We really hope this discussion gives you the confidence to spot these scams and steer clear.
Yeah, absolutely. Because this fight isn't over, is it? The scammers will keep adapting. So staying informed, being proactive, sharing knowledge, that's how we protect ourselves and our finances in this, well, constantly shifting landscape. Stay vigilant out there.